This is a Code Ninja security advisory. We are tracking a critical security feature bypass in Microsoft Word, identified as CVE 2026-215. I need your full attention. This is a high-urgency situation. Let's be perfectly clear. This isn't a theoretical warning. This vulnerability is being actively exploited in the wild right now. CISA confirmed this by adding it to their known exploited vulnerabilities catalog on the very same day it was disclosed by Microsoft. We are way past proactive defense here. We're in damage control mode because the adversary has already made their move. All right, let's break down the timeline. The speed here tells you everything you need to know about just how serious this threat really is. Just look at how fast this escalated. At 1:16 p.m., Microsoft drops the disclosure. A mere 2 hours later, CISA flags it, and by 9 p.m. that same night, it's officially in the KEV catalog. That is less than 8 hours from disclosure to a federally mandated confirmed active threat. That kind of velocity means one of two things. Either the exploit is incredibly easy to use, or the attackers were already locked and loaded, just waiting for the signal. Either way, this is a fully weaponized exploit.
Okay, before we dive deeper, we're going to do a quick comms check. This is standard operating procedure for any real-time intelligence briefing like this one.
First things first, make sure you are subscribed with all notifications turned on. This is your secure channel. It's how you'll get critical intel and future advisories the second they drop. Second, I need you to hit the like button. Consider this your formal acknowledgement that you have received this intelligence briefing.
And finally, drop a comment below. Report your status. Are you patched or are you still vulnerable? This intel is crucial for us to gauge the potential blast radius of this threat across the community.
Comms check complete. Good. Now let's get into the threat protocol. We're going to cover the vulnerability itself, the likely attack chain, and the defensive playbook you need to execute immediately.
So the official CVSS score is a 7.8, which is rated high. Now, don't let the technical details like local attack or user interaction required fool you. All that means is it takes one click from a user on a malicious file, and that's it. Game over. Full compromise of the user's system and all their data.
So what's the core flaw? It's something called CW807, but in simple terms, here's what's happening. A malicious document can basically lie to Microsoft Word. It can say, hey, I'm safe, I'm from a trusted place, and Word just believes it, no questions asked. This lie allows the attacker to walk right past the security gates we depend on, like protected view and the mark of the web. You know, that warning you see on files you download. The exploit just sidesteps them completely.
So here's the attack chain we're seeing. Step 1, the attacker delivers a weaponized Word doc, probably through phishing or a malicious link. Step 2, the user opens it. The exploit immediately bypasses Word's built-in security. Step 3, the malicious payload, macros, whatever it is, executes with full user permissions. No sandbox, no restrictions. All right, your first and most critical action item, patch now. Go directly to Microsoft's official MSRC feed. That is your single source of truth. Map the CVE to the correct update for your specific version of Office. Do not, I repeat, do not rely on third-party sites for this. Deploy to a small pilot group first, make sure nothing breaks, and then push it out to all of your endpoints without delay. Patching is priority 1, but you need defense in depth. So let's talk hardening. First, use attack surface reduction, or ASR rules, to block Office apps from creating child processes, period. Second, enforce protected view for any file that comes from the internet or Outlook. And here's the key part. Remove the user's ability to just click Enable Editing and bypass it. Third, if you have an email gateway with sandboxing, make sure it's configured to detonate every single inbound Office attachment. Because this is active in the wild, you have to assume a breach is possible and start hunking. Get into your EDR logs, search for winword.exe spawning shells, look for cmd.exe, PowerShell.exe, or rundeal32.exe. Correlate a user opening a Word doc with any unusual outbound network traffic immediately after. And if you have ASR rules in audit mode, hunt for those events showing Word trying to create a child process. These are your digital tripwires. Find them. Okay, let's debrief this mission. You need to understand why we are sounding this alarm so publicly and so urgently. I know what some of you might be thinking. Why are you putting this out there so fast? Aren't you helping the bad guys?
The answer is an emphatic no. We are disclosing this because the adversary is already moving. They're already using this exploit. At this point, keeping this intel quiet doesn't protect you. It only protects them by keeping defenders like you in the dark. Our code is simple.
protect the community by forcing action and arming you with the intelligence you need to fight back.
CISA has given federal agencies until March 3rd to get this patched. That is not your deadline. For you, for everyone on the front lines, your deadline is now. Do not wait.
That's the briefing. Your orders are clear, patch, harden, and hunt. Stay vigilant, stay secure.